Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Mary. I give you guys an extra warm welcome, and I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So for this video, we are going to use the new Patrick Ta Sculpting palette and also the Wayne Goss Sculpting palette. They are both makeup artists, and they both came out with a contour and bronzing palette. So we are putting both of these to the test. A little battle between Wayne Goss and Patrick Ta, and see which one wins if I like one more than the other. So if that sounds like a video you would love to watch to see which one you are going to make up your mind on purchasing, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, this is his new Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. So there is a cream contour product and there is a bronzer product in here. It is $38 each, and you can buy this at Sephora. It has 0.24 ounces of the cream and it has 0.32 ounces of the powder. There are 3 shades available. She's statuesque, she's sculpted, and she's chiseled. I ordered the she's statuesque, which is considered like the middle shade of the 3. Honestly, I feel like they could have come out with 2 more shades. I don't feel that 3 shades is enough. It's not inclusive enough to all of the skin tones that exist out there, but that is just my personal opinion. It did also come with a brush that is $35 and it's not included. I did not go ahead and purchase that because, yeah. All right, so the Wayne Goss has 0.58 ounces of product. It's 2 powders, and there is also 3 shades available: light gold, satin bronze, and deep copper. I went ahead and got the medium one, which is satin bronze. So for me, 3 shades is also not enough. I do feel that with the Patrick Ta, he did do a better job with the shade that is considered the darkest. I do feel like his shade is darker than the one that Wayne Goss has available as the darkest shade. I'm hoping that this means that he's going to come up with more shades later on. I feel like 3 shades is not enough. So I would love to see if someone like Nima Tang even picked it up to see if it actually works for her. So I will keep a lookout on that video. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Super long intro. All right, guys, so I'm going to open up the Patrick Ta one, and the packaging is pretty. I am liking it. I mean, it's, you know, normal. It's not that bad. And this is the packaging. I honestly feel like it's a little too bulky for just having these 2 small products. Like, see, that is pretty big and it's like pretty thick. So I mean, even though it's very beautiful and I love the rose gold packaging and the chrome effect, the mirror is actually a pretty good mirror, but I just wish that this wasn't as bulky as it is. I also don't know how I feel about cream and powder being in the same palette. There is a plastic cover here that covers up the cream portion of it, but I still feel like the powder might actually get in there, so I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways, I already have my base down, and I'm going to start off with the cream product from the Patrick Ta because I still have not set the rest of my face, and I don't know how the cream product performs on top of powder, so I wanted to go ahead and put the cream from the Patrick Ta on first before I finish up the rest of my face as far as setting it. So I am using a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH07. That's what it looks like, and I am going to see. I'm not sure how I feel about the packaging. Just kind of swirl it around, get a little bit of warmth in there. That's what it looks like. I'm going to apply this gently here. Okay, it's blending pretty easily. I didn't pick up too much just because I don't know how pigmented it is, and I want to make sure that I'm treading softly so that I don't go overboard. But so far it seems like it's a pretty good color for my skin, and I definitely feel like it's going to work for when I have my tan going on. All right, so let me go ahead and set the rest of my face and I'll be back and we can finish off with the bronzing powder. But this is one more look at the cream. All right, guys, I went ahead and set the rest of my face and I am noticing a little tiny bit of patchiness right here. Do you see it's like a line? But I don't know if it's because of the base I have on. So we're going to go ahead and not pay too much attention to that. So now I am going to go in with the powder side and I'm going to use just this e.l.f. little fluffy brush. The color of this bronzer actually looks a tiny bit too dark, so I'm treading very, very softly. So I definitely feel like it's making me look sun-kissed. And I definitely feel like it's a pretty dark shade and I need to dip in it softly, like I said, because I'm looking a little too dark, a little too soon. Hopefully the Wayne Goss doesn't have this same problem, because I hate when I can barely dip into a product, you know, like when it's overly pigmented. It's frustrating to me personally. I still see a little bit of patchiness. Ugh, I think it's because of the base I have underneath. It is a gorgeous color. It truly is. It's a beautiful color. All right, now we're going to go into the Wayne Goss one. So this one is $45, which is a little more steep than the Patrick Ta, but the Patrick Ta is $38 and that's only $6 less. So, and you do get more product in this one. I feel like it's a little bit bigger. I do like the packaging, the silver, but like, man, look, you can see all my fingerprints already. So yeah, this is what the packaging looks like. It's a little more sleek than the Patrick Ta, that's for sure, which I like, thank you. And it's actually bigger than the Patrick Ta. So yeah, so far packaging, I think I prefer this one. It's also glossy, so as soon as I put my hand on there, you're going to be able to see fingerprints, which I hate that, but whatever. This is what the product looks like. The pans are pretty big. Mirror is a good size. It's a very good mirror. And this is the medium taupe and this is the bronze glow. So this is the contour and this is the bronzing shade. So why don't we go ahead and dig in and get started. This is powder. Face is already nice and set. I'm going to lightly dip into this as well, just because I don't know how pigmented it is. Also, it's not a big deal. For me, it isn't, but there is a good amount of fallout. And I'm just going in with an e.l.f. brush. That is blending out beautifully. Do you see that? Ooh, love it. Love it. And it's not too gray toned, which is nice. The lighter one of all the three shades, the contour shade definitely has more of a grayish tone to it. At least it would look gray on my skin. So that definitely wouldn't work. And this isn't too super dark to where it doesn't work. And I definitely feel like I'll be able to use this once I have a little more color in my skin, since summer is here and I work outside sometimes. So I'll definitely be getting some color this summer. So I definitely feel I'll be able to use this. Okay, all right. Okay, now I am going to go in with the bronzing one. And in case you are wondering, for contouring, I like to use a smaller brush, just because you definitely want it to be nice and precise. You don't want this, at least the contour shade, to look like it's in the areas where the sun has kissed your skin. That is why I'm using a smaller brush. Now for the bronzer, I am going to use a little bit more of a fluffier brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. And I'm going to dip in to that other shade, which is Bronze Glow, and let's see if it can make my skin glow. And I'm treading softly as well, because I don't know how pigmented this is, but so far Blending beautifully. Okay, Wayne Goss, all right. This is my first Patrick Ta and my first Wayne Goss product that I have purchased. So that's kind of cool. And I'm putting them head to head to see which one is better. All right. I definitely feel like the Wayne Goss powder is blending a lot more smoothly and effortlessly than the Patrick Ta side. I don't know if it's because of my base. Hopefully the video of the base that I'm wearing comes out before this one, but FYI, I am trying out a new foundation. It's a 78% water-based foundation skin tint, so that could be why I'm having issues with this side, but I still feel like they still look pretty decent. All right guys, and I am back with my face all nice and done. Okay, so Patrick Ta against Wayne Goss. Who is the winner here today between these two? I definitely feel like the packaging is beautiful on both of them. I really hate the fact that the Patrick Ta is just more bulky than the Wayne Goss one, you know. The Wayne Goss one is definitely bigger. I am going to show you a swatch of the shades on both. This here is the Wayne Goss. So this is the contour. This is the contour, this is the bronzer, this is the contour for the Patrick Ta, and this is the bronzer. So I definitely feel like the Patrick Ta one is pulling a little bit more orange, which for me personally, I don't really like. When I did see it as I was purchasing it, I did notice that, but I told myself, just purchase it, try it out, maybe you'll love it, and it won't look too orange on you. But I definitely feel like if you compare this side to this side, I definitely feel like you can definitely tell it's more orange on this side. Also, if you can see, there's a little bit of sheen on the bronzer for the Wayne Goss one. For me personally, I don't like shine or sheen on my cheeks, but for some reason with this bronzer on the Wayne Goss side, it actually works. It definitely makes my skin look just more beautiful and more naturally sun-kissed. So I'm actually excited about that. We are going to compare packaging. I think they're both beautiful, but as far as which one I prefer, Wayne Goss wins that category. Why? Because it's a little more sleek and it's probably easier to store in wherever you have your makeup. This one is just too bulky. Okay, price. So the Patrick Ta is $38 and the Wayne Goss one is $45. With the Patrick Ta, you get, the cream is 0.24 ounces and the powder is 0.32 ounces. For the Wayne Goss one, it is a total of 16.5 grams, which is 0.58 ounces. So you get just a tiny bit more product in the Wayne Goss. It's just the difference is that it's all powder. For the price, I mean, I don't know if 0.2 ounces counts as charging $6 more, but it is what it is. Okay, shade range. In the shade range, I feel like they both kind of could definitely improve. I think they both can definitely have just one more shade that is a lot lighter than their lightest shade for like the people who literally have like porcelain, you know, super white skin. And I also feel like they definitely could have added one or two more darker shades, because say someone like Nima Tang, who is a YouTuber here, I don't think she'd be able to use either one of the darkest shades from both Patrick Ta and Wayne Goss. So as far as shade range, I think they both can do so much better. Yeah, and purchasing, where can you get these products? The Wayne Goss is available at beautylish.com. If you spend over $35, it's free shipping. So just purchasing this alone, it will give you free shipping, and I am pretty sure that is the only place you can get the Wayne Goss one. For Patrick Ta, Sephora is where you can purchase this. I believe with Sephora, you also have to spend over a certain amount, but I do believe they have the code free ship in all capital letters, and you will get free shipment on whatever order you place. At least for me, the last couple of orders that I have placed, it has been working, and I do believe that the amount on my cart was less than what they say you need in order to get free shipping. Okay, so, overall, who do I feel is the winner of this little battle? The winner for me is definitely gonna have to be the Wayne Goss one, and I feel like the tones in this, it's just more my taste. As far as the orange, it does not have that orange undertone that the Patrick Ta one does have, and I tend to steer away from orange tones. The tone in the cream contour is actually amazing. It's perfect. It actually looks a lot like the tone in the, actually no, just kidding. It's close. It definitely is pulling a little more orange than the Wayne Goss one, but I do like the tone of the contour in the Patrick Ta. But as far as everything, as far as packaging, as far as the tones in it, the performance, I think the Wayne Goss definitely wins in my book. I did have the issue with the cream contour, but like I said, that has to do with my base. I'm 100% sure that's what that is. So I'll have to see how it performs with regular foundation on, because the base that I have right now is a tint and is a water-based tint. So I think that's why I had issues with the cream contour. But for sure, it just, Wayne Goss wins it hands down for me. I know that sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. Performance wise, it's just, that's how the cookie crumbles. Alright guys, well, I hope you loved this video, and I hope this video helped you out in picking which one you want to get. In case you were looking at either of these products, I'll go ahead and link down below Wayne Goss's YouTube. I think Patrick Ta has one too, so I'll go ahead and link both of those. I will also go ahead and link the products themselves in case you want to go and look at them and maybe purchase it. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you really liked the review that I just did and my little battle. It would also help me out in the algorithm and hopefully bring some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family and click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell as soon as you do. Sometimes you miss videos when I post them if you don't click that notification bell. So when you click the subscribe button, also make sure to click that notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be informed. Okay guys, well, I will see you on the next video. Bye.